Ugh. Another week has passed. This week felt particularly long, although maybe I should check out the other videos to see if I've been saying that a lot. This one felt a bit longer, probably because I remember most of it. Whether or not anything actually happened, I still seem to remember a lot of this week. Um, Nothing really did happen, though. It was a little boring. I went out on Tuesday down the hill for one of my mom's doctor's appointments. Nothing really happened there. It's not like we did anything. Although, I do remember being especially pissy because she went at an ungodly hour way before her fucking thing even started. Just something I despise. Anywho, aside from that, nothing really happened this week. Everything kind of just went according to the way it's supposed to go. Well, I guess I'm starting a more consistent way of showering, and um, I fell into the productivity trap where you're supposed to do. You want to write a book, write one page every single day, and that was working. Then, to admittedly, I did just forget, and then I remembered and didn't want to do it because it was so late in the day. And I didn't want to do another late one where I wake up the next day wanting to fucking not do anything either. So I decided to go to sleep, and then naturally, I haven't done anything else since. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to hop back on the horse for that one. But other than that, I'd say I've done some more productive stuff with my time. Obviously, I still have problems with fucking social media in general, but that's something that is needs to be overcome in different ways than just do something else because it's not quite how it works. Um, I have been following the schedule I set for myself a little more closely, particularly in regards to showers. Usually, I would just take like one a week and then leave it at that because I mean, I didn't necessarily need more than one, although I definitely can tell why I should do more than one a week. One, I feel better, and two, I think I'm still in like a part of puberty where I keep getting fucking acne. Either that or there's something wrong with my skin and I need to go see a dermatologist or something. But yeah, just washing myself out is able to clear that stuff up and then I don't have an issue with that. So taking more showers per week just helps with that. So I've been trying to follow that a little more closely simply because of that. I I have been having a little bit of problems of keeping myself on track in terms of doing some things. Uh, the biggest example of that would be, as of recently, one new Elden Ring DLC came out. You're fucking insane if I'm not going to play that. Very fun, very hard. But anywho, that did come out, and while did have games I was playing before that, I also stopped playing them, and I want to play those more consistent. I want to be able to do specifically story driven games and narrative driven games as a more consistent way of doing things. Kind of like how I approached watching One Piece and even reading One Piece right now. Um, I didn't keep up with it. I'm also still not keeping up with One Piece right now. I guess I like binging a bit more, but I don't like that with video games. I really don't. I like scheduling out when exactly in the day I'm gonna do it and scheduling out like before or after chores. So the binge model that I do with like movies or TV shows and then stop for a bit, come back to it, it never works. So I want to change that. And I guess the first step would be to actually finish Final Fantasy 16. I started the game, I played it for a bit, I left, then I came back, wondered why I stopped playing because I love the goddamn game, then left again, then did it again. It just repeats. And if I if I keep this shit up, it's gonna happen again. So it's like I gotta force myself into playing it because at the start I don't want to for absolutely no reason. But then when I start doing it, I immediately want to. I don't really get it myself. It's bizarre. It's very bizarre. But I also know that it's not a very good solution because something like this is, well, it takes a ton of willpower to just keep playing instead of falling into the trap of like scrolling for 15 hours. So it's going to be a lot harder than just simply forcing myself, but hopefully then I can actually get a lot of the story games done. And then I can just not worry about playing some of the games I love repeating, like Cyberpunk 2077 or Fallout New Vegas. Hell, I would be able to play more roguelike games like Dead Cells and Risk of Rain 2, just because they don't have a story, but they're like pretty much infinitely replayable. So may as well keep playing them, right? And that's kind of like my approach to it. If that ends up happening, I get to do all of the other stuff that I don't necessarily need to complete. I can just do the other ones for like pure leisure or simply because I love the game. So I think I want to make that a goal so that I can obviously trim down on that and be a little more efficient with my time and allow myself to finish a lot of my story games, get done with those, and then reflect and even replay some of the other games, like with Elden Ring. Because of the DLC, I started an entirely new build that I wanted to test out. I finally got around to doing it, and it was just because the DLC came out. But I've been wanting to do this forever. I've been thinking about it for such a long time. And I finally actually did it. So stuff like that would only really actually happen when I'm not thinking about completing a story game. So that's kind of what I want to do. And then, I mean, other than that, I don't think I have anything else. I do the chores just fine. Sometimes my choice of chores on which days is definitely sketchy, as well as times. It's summer, and in the part of California I'm in, it is actually 102 degrees Fahrenheit at 12:14. It's not even peak heat yet. It's this hot. This is insane. So I have to get better at scheduling when I work, especially for today in particular. I kind of treat making the video as a chore, but it's not. I actually enjoy doing this way more. It's more of a hobby than anything else. So, but there is still a massive wood. Okay, never mind. That one I just need to bring up with my mom. Delegation. That's the only issue I have with that one, because that box is already full. I can take all the small sticks to the new green bin we got, but that doesn't really matter because we still have a bunch of huge sticks that need to be moved. But anywho, that's me rambling to myself. Wait, that's what all these videos are. While I do want attention from these, inevitably this is just me rambling on and on to myself. Because it would be nice to have other people see it, otherwise I wouldn't be posting it. But I really just want to hear myself talk to myself. Basically yell at myself in a way. So, yeah, I guess I gotta figure out delegation issues. Yeah, I gotta actually speak with my mom about things that are done, and not just assume that she that she knows. That's just not gonna happen. But other than that realization, there really is nothing else. I'll see myself next time. That's about it.